Now, ladies and gentlemen, former Meru governor and former cabinet secretary of agriculture and the PNU leader Peter Munya is a man that is currently being spoken of today due to his recent sentiments in regards to a job offer that was given to him by the President of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto, when lastly he visited the Mt.Kenya region. Now, Peter Munya has ruled out any possibility of joining the current government, declaring that his focus is squarely on recapturing the Meru governor seat in the upcoming general election. But allow me to take you back, Kiasi, to the politics regarding Peter Munya and William Ruto and Raila Molodinga himself. In the general election of the year 2022, Peter Munya was supposed to run for the gubernatorial seat of Meru County. Remember, he had been dethroned by former Meru Governor Kiraito Murungi as the first governor of Meru County. Now, Munya was appointed as the Cabinet Secretary of Agriculture by the former President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And when the time for the 2022 general election came and Munya was supposed to get back to the campaign trail, Munya went ahead to forfeit his ambitions for vying for the gubernatorial seat of Meru County and declared to rally the people of Meru County behind Raila Molodinga in the elections of the year 2022, which is a plan that flopped. But when Raila Molodinga and William Ruto got into the MOU deal, it was rumored that Peter Munya was approached by Raila Molodinga to serve under William Ruto, which is something that clearly Peter Munya declined. It is said that also the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was sent out to negotiate to have Peter Munya back in the government so that Peter Munya would take the place that was held by the former senator of Meru County, Mithika Linturi. But Peter Munya also turned that down because he knew that what is currently happening in the current government, everybody that holds a certain crucial docket carries the weight and the sins of the presidents with them. We have seen Mithika Linturi telling it all, exposing last week on how he carried the sins of one President William Ruto back in the year 2024 when he was the cabinet secretary of agriculture when it came to the fertilizer scandal expose. Now, Peter Munya says it's all that no matter what, Raila Molodinga atumwe, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta atumwe, or even William Ruto himself come to offer him the job, Munya is not going to take it. Now, what is Munya's plan? You know, Meru County, when William Ruto visited the Mt.Kenya region, and more so the regions where Munya comes from and Mithika Linturi, was where the president received a massive reception. I mean, the president was celebrated there. So we all thought that these people will be joining the president since their people welcomed the president and sang praises to President William Ruto. But it seems the coin has been flipped. Peter Munya, Mithika Linturi, and Kiraito Murungi are not ready to be offered any positions by President William Ruto. Remember, these people held a meeting, by the way, on 17th of March here, 2025, and the agenda of the meeting was to find the 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 right coalition to join. Should it be the Wamunyoro coalition or should it be President William Ruto's government? Now it seems they have made up their decision. Now, moving forward, it seems that these people have made up their mind. They're not going to join President William Ruto. Now, let's get down to Munya. Munya spoke on Wednesday during a party event where he clarified that he had no intention of accepting any government appointment, stating that his only political ambition is to return to the county leadership. He allied concerns about President William Ruto offering him a job, noting that he had not been approached by anyone, and if approached, he would still turn it down. Now, I quote him. He says, for avoidance of doubt, I'm focusing on running for the Meru governor seat in the coming election. I want to make it very clear that I am not looking for any other job. The job I am only looking for is the governor of Meru. I don't have the time or luxury to serve in any other position. I have not been offered these positions, but we all are the president over them. Now, the party chief also emphasized that his outfit remains committed to national unity and will continue to champion its founding values, adding that the function is preparing to field candidate across the board in the 2027 general election. Now, when it comes to the politics of the Mount Kenya East, if the people that we must dart as kingpins of those regions, then Peter Munya comes as one of the most top preferred kingpins of Meru County. When it comes to Embu County, one former Cabinet Secretary of Public Service, Justin Muturi, takes the lead, which actually tells us that Mount Kenya East, which is the block that has been speculated for a very long time that it is going to be the block that will vote for President William Ruto in the Mount Kenya region, actually they don't have the luxury to vote in President William Ruto in the year 2027. And now I say this is a very big win for Rigathi Gachagua. If Mount Kenya East unites the way it seems to be uniting, Meru County as a whole, Meru is among the top 6 counties with the largest number of voters. So if this county joins hands with the other Mount Kenya West, and they all fall behind one Rigathi Gachagua, and Rigathi Gachagua, through the coalition that they have, comes up with with a competent presidential candidate. There is a high possibility that these people might actually have a shot at dethroning President William Ruto come the year 2027. What might really divide these people is if Fred Matiang'i goes ahead to vie for presidency and Kalonzo Musyoka vies for presidency, with Rigathi Gachagua also vying or bringing in a candidate that will vie for presidency. But with the current function, if they consolidate the votes of Embu, the votes of, half of the votes of Tharaka Nithi, the votes of Isiolo County, because Isiolo County, we always count it as part of the Mount Kenya East. We cannot refute that. Isiolo County, it's a metropolitan county which is dominated by Somalis, Boranas, Merus, Kikuyus, and even Embus. And there are Rendiles there are Turkanas there are Samburus there. So it's a county that is very diverse. It's a metropolitan county. And this is a county that is situated in the Mount Kenya East block. So if these counties come together and decide, we are going to seek to have a presidential candidate that we will support, who will not be the president or who will not be President William Ruto, that means things are going to be good. That actually the opposition has a chance of winning the elections come the year 2027. For now, all we have is that the forces and the brothers are gathering. And they are gathering, and their main aim is dethroning President William Ruto. I want to hear your comments in regards to this. Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report. Please make sure you subscribe.